when you look at this final leaderboard and just see how much separation there was from everyone else, it really jumps off the screen.
Six-shot gap between Harmon and the field. There's Tom Kim just lurking, lingering. Jon Rahm, the world #1. Jason Day, a former #1. Sepp Straka, 15th now in the FedEx Cup. McIlroy at 6 under par, 7 shots off the lead. And he's on a leaderboard he doesn't want to be in, which is most top 10 finishes without a win at major championships since 2015. So this is since his last major win, which was 2014. He's got 20 top 10s in majors over that span, and he is well aware of this stat.
I think this is 7 out of the last 8 over the last 2 years where you've been thereabouts. Does that accumulate to being a bit frustrating, but ultimately gives you the, obviously, platform to be a winner, hopefully, in the near future?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. You know, over the last 2 years, would I have loved to have picked one of those off that I finished up there? Absolutely. But every time I tee it up, or most times I tee it up, I'm right there. So I can't sit here and be too frustrated. My game's in a you think about my performances in the majors between like 2016 and 2019. It's a lot better than that. So I'm optimistic about the future, and just got to keep plugging away.
Rory, the 10 years, going into your 10th year now without a major, is that just what negative people like me think, or do you not think that way?
I don't think that way. I think about trying to go and win a 4th FedEx Cup here in a couple of weeks' time, go try and win a 5th race to Dubai, try and win a 5th Ryder Cup. I just keep looking forward.
I don't know, Paige, do you buy it? Listening to his voice, watching the body language from McIlroy, do you buy that he's just looking forward and not thinking about it?
Oh, I don't buy that at all. No, I don't. Listen, that's what golfers do. We all trick ourselves, and we tell ourselves nice things to get through the tough times. One of my favorite quotes, and I think this kind of goes to it, Karen Stupples, I remember saying it on the broadcast one time. She said, golf's like unrequited love. You can love it, you can want it, but if it sometimes doesn't love you back. And I think in the case of Rory McIlroy and the majors in the last several years, it's felt like more of, it's not you, it's me. He's given himself a million opportunities, but he hasn't been able to cross the finish line. He can play these golf courses. He can beat the best players in the world. He can show up at in tough moments. It's just not quite getting across the finish line, which there's got to be something that's missing a little bit on the inside.
I feel like it's looking at a Rubik's Cube and trying to solve it. And we've heard all these different combinations. Rory says, I'm treating it like every other week. Then I'm treating it like the most important thing in the world. My game's in great shape. It's in terrible shape. We don't know what the right combination is going to be, from a layout to conditions to his mindset to the shape of his game to finally end the drought if and when it happens.
I think Paige is exactly right. I think it's between his ears at this point. The game, if it suffers, it doesn't suffer this much. Justin Thomas may have something mechanical going on right now. I don't think that McIlroy does. I think it's between his ears.
Well, and you'd think at a certain point that he would fluke into it, that somebody would blow a lead and he would fall into it. And that's kind of where we're at. Is that going to be how he crosses the finish line? I don't know. I hope not, given that we've seen him finish golf tournaments recently, that it's just going to be about getting it done on the right Sunday.
A storyline that certainly is going to follow us into 2024 with Rory McIlroy.